What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to Scott Reports. Today I'm bringing you a manga review of the Promised Neverland Chapter 55. And this is the first time in a long time, or I don't think it's ever, but it's definitely a long time now. I can say this chapter, it was just alright. It was just alright. It was an okay chapter. Not much to chew on, but of course we always got something to talk about with the Promised Neverland, and they can't always be home runs. Sometimes you need to take a breather like we did with this chapter, because you know before long things are going to get real, things are going to get dark, and things are going to get scary really quick. But what this chapter did highlight was something that the kids haven't had in a long time. I wouldn't say ever, because they were accustomed to this type of life when they were on the farm or the plantation. They just didn't know what stake their lives was in. I mean, first and foremost, they tied up this goon who went crazy last week with the multiple personalities. They got him tied up, but what I'm worried about is who's watching this dude? Did somebody watch the door? Because he's going to escape. We saw that this chapter. He's running around with a damn knife right now, or he's going to be. Maybe he'll come to his senses. Maybe the good side of him is the predominant side, but he definitely has a serious case of PTSD going on, which could be very dangerous for the kids, so they can't get too comfortable. But yeah, they tied this guy up and was basically ransacking his place. I mean, they were just enjoying all the spoils of being in this shelter. I mean, they got good food, they got good water, they got clean clothes, they're taking baths, they're running around like kids with no supervision. It's like when your parents leave and all your friends are over and you have just a good time. And it was really refreshing to see the kids in this environment after everything that they've been through, just to be able to take a risk and say, you know what? We're at ease now. We don't have to worry, and we can possibly stay here forever, because this place has water. It has, you know, reusable electricity and storage. Even though most of it is waste, they still have a way that they can keep going and going and going. And there was enough food there to feed that one guy for, if it's true, 13 years. And they even have a way that they can farm. I mean, they have the seeds from Musica, and they can also use the resources around to make like a little plant room. They actually have crops there. These kids can settle here for good, honestly. I mean, of course, they would have to get rid of that dude, because he would eventually snap and go crazy and be tired of them being there, even if he is genuinely good. After a while, everybody goes crazy, and I'm pretty sure the key to why some place this sacred is out here and just to him by itself, I'm pretty sure that is going to come into the play, and he's the key to all of that. Because the biggest thing that worries me is this poachers thing. Is this somebody that's set to come back to take this place? Maybe he's the watchdog for these poacher guys, and he's supposed to be on intruder alert. Who knows? But we all know how Promised Neverland works so far. The kids won't be safe there forever, and I worry about them getting a little bit too comfortable, because remember, we still got to get back to the orphanage and get back to young Phil. And matter of fact, where's Mama? I mean, seriously, we haven't seen Mama in so long that I'm actually missing her as a character. I want to know her fate. I want to know what's going on with her. I would like to get back to young Phil, and this is something I usually don't like to do in series when they have a lot of cliffhangers like Promised Neverland. But I wouldn't mind us actually stepping away and maybe taking a chapter, maybe a chapter or two off to see what's going on back at the orphanage with the kids, and get back to Mama and see what's going on with that. And I know it's not going to happen anytime soon, because we have this whole arc dedicated to the kids escaping and finding William Minerva, and now we're at this train track. But at the same time, in order for them to go back and get Phil, they're going to have to go backwards. This could also lead to a division between the kids at some point, because they're still kids. They're old enough to think for themselves. Even though they're still kids, they still make kid decisions. Like I said, no one's watching this guy. They just let him fall and tied him up on the bed and left him where he was. No one was thinking to watch out for him to see where he's going. Some of the older kids, maybe Don or Gilda, or maybe like some of the other kids, they might decide to say, why would we even go back? We can just stay here. And I'm pretty sure that's crossing Ray and Emma's mind right now, even though they know their mission is to go back. But think about it, in order for them to do that, they would have to go all the way back through what they just encountered right now. And that's not easy, because if it wasn't for Sungju and Musica, who knows what type of path they would have had if they wouldn't have went through the passageway, because they were actively being pursued. So they can't exactly get comfortable. We do know that they still have to move forward. And because of that, you know, that's the first thing that Emma wants to get to. She wants to go through these archives and see if they can find this William Minerva guy, if he's still alive. and plan their next move, because at least they're smart enough to know they're going to need help from now on. But if they can somehow regulate their resources, they will be good in this shelter for a very long time. And again, it's just good to see anything good happen to these kids, because the tragic circumstances that they're faced with and the things they're going to have to face in the future. So again, even though it was just an okay chapter, I don't really want to say it was a filler chapter. It just didn't that much go on. It was still a chapter that we need to see them actually happy and playing around and just being kids. It really was kind of heartwarming. So that was it. Besides this goon now being free, who knows what he's capable of. That's when the danger is going to start again, because as always, you cannot let your guard down with Promised Neverland. Shit might still hit the fan next week, and it might hit the fan quick, because if he spazzed out like that last week, who knows what he's going to be capable of this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, guys. Let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comments below. Let me know some of your thoughts and theories that's going forward. And if you liked the video, go ahead and drop that like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content you indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.